I believe it's about that time.
Turn the radio on, Wayne. This is my friend, Todd.
He makes me laugh.
From Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, super!
What a crackpot.
Would you please just listen?
Really fun. And it's free.
Oh boy, this is great.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIM.
Now, you got no outside mirror.
No, we lost that.
You have no functioning gauges.
No, not a one. However, the radio still works. Funny as that may seem, with all this mess, that the radio is the only thing that's really working good, and it's as clear as a bell. Don't ask me how.
That's all that really needs to work is the radio. Right? I mean, you can be broken down alongside of the road as long as you got a little battery happening. You can listen to the radio. You can listen to the Evening Edge. Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube tonight here on the show. We've got some Smuggler's Blues, a smuggler story. Had a couple of people send me this. Has to do with turtles and why it's not wise to put turtles in your pants. Yeah, I know. Bryn, my producer, gave me a look like, what? Yeah. Also, we've got some Flying the Unfriendly Skies. We got some food news, science news, and one of my favorite movies from the 80s. I saw it today. I heard some chit-chat, some chatter that this might be in the works, and I guess I just lost track of it, but 100%, there's a movie that many people love. It's sort of become a cult favorite. And the sequel is coming out in September, and I'm excited to talk about that. Also, we got some mail to get to, but of course, if you've got a comment on whatever, 937-457-1290. The first story I wanted to get to, this is all over the place. I'm seeing this on multiple news websites, peoplemagazine.com, also, WHIO.com. The story about the 32-year-old man who has been allegedly, there's some contradiction here, but we'll see. A 32-year-old man who started a fire in his bedroom of the house that he lived with his stepmom. And this 32-year-old man started this fire in an effort to gain his freedom. Here's the story. When the fire department arrived to put out this flame or this fire, they encountered this 32-year-old guy who they say looked emaciated. He alleges that from the time he was 11 years old, he's been held captive in this house, and specifically his bedroom. He's 32 now. From the time he was 11. This is Waterbury, Connecticut. And they say that he weighed about 68 pounds, has not left the home since he was a teenager. Now, it doesn't say how many times he left the home, but according to him and I guess the school district where he was a student all those years ago, he was pulled out of the school when he was in 4th grade and has been held captive, I guess, except for a couple of times, maybe when he got out when he was 14 or 15, since he was 11. I guess the school principal or superintendent of the school district has confirmed this. But his 56-year-old stepmom has been arrested and charged with assault in the first degree, kidnapping in the second degree, unlawful restraint, cruelty to persons, and reckless endangerment. This is crazy. Now, the alleged victim has not been publicly identified. So nobody knows exactly who this guy is, but the stepmom is a woman by the name of Kimberly Sullivan. And I guess, I mean, this has been going on for decades, almost 2 decades. And according to this 32-year-old, who is now free and receiving lots of medical treatment and attention, it got really, really bad in the last year because apparently his father passed away last year. But that tells me that, I mean, Dad was a part of this. Dad was a part of this whole deal. Now, here's where it gets a little twisty. I mentioned she's been charged with all of these different charges. She was in court yesterday, and her attorney has come out and said that all of these allegations are outlandish, that none of this is true. He says the allegations seem to be based on the words of one individual and one individual alone. And I'm assuming he's talking about this 32-year-old man. But, I mean, the first responders, when they arrived, they said, yes, 100%. This guy looked emaciated. He looked like he's maybe been held captive for 20 years. But, boy, what a very, very strange story. So I'm sure there's going to be more of a deep dive on this to find out if this is legit or not. You know, because you have to ask. I understand he's been there for a long time, and if he's really 68 pounds, I mean, that's skin and bones, right? I mean, there's no muscle there. He probably had no way to fight back. But somehow he started a fire in his bedroom. He was desperate enough, knowing that he could probably, if he was in fact locked up in this bedroom and not able to get out, he had to know there was an excellent chance that, you know, he could die in this fire. But he was that desperate. But we'll see. We'll see what the story is. But you can find more of that on WHIO.com. And like I said, it's all over the internet, this crazy story. I saw a video of the mom being handcuffed and walked away. And man, oh, man, oh, man. 937-457-1290. We got an email.
Knock off the jaw jack, and it's time for mail call.
Master, I have mail for you.
The fan man.
Oh, I'm a big fan of yours.
The mail is here.
Your hate mailbox is full.
If you'd like to send me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok at eveningedgetodd. And I thought this was really good. It says, hey, Todd, I love your show and listen every night on my way home from work. Well, thank you. I saw a meme today on my Facebook feed, and I thought it'd be a fun conversation on your show. It reads, when I've got it right here for the folks on the live stream, there it is. You can see it right there. If you're a burglar, or let me back up. It says, it reads, you're a burglar, right? Let's make believe you're a burglar, and you're going to break into a house. But you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience the victims. What are you taking? So instead of breaking in and stealing all the valuables, you know, the gold, the silver, the jewelry, the flat screens, the computers, the laptops, all the electrical equipment, all of that stuff, the safe, what are you going to steal that will just mildly inconvenience the victims? Bryn's looking at me like, what? Do you get it? Do you understand it? Yeah. So I came up with 4 things that if I was a bad guy, and I want to get yours. I want to get your take as well. 937-457-1290. My heist would include ripping off all the TV remotes. Right? That would drive him nuts. I would go through and steal all the light bulbs out of all the lamps And then I'd find their replacement light bulbs and take those. Tubes of toothpaste. I would do that. I would take tubes of toothpaste. And I think the final one, and I think this is perfect. That circular plate that sits inside the microwave that never gets washed. Well, maybe like once a month. Let's be honest. How often are you washing that glass plate? I would completely take that. That would drive me nuts. 100%. So if you got an idea of what you might steal, 937-457-1290. Let's see. Herod, what's going on, Herod?
Oh, I might have missed the things you said that you might take while I was on hold. But,
that's all right. What do you got?
I was thinking obvious is a TV remote.
Yeah, I got that one. That's on my list.
How about Q-tips when you need a Q-tip in your ear?
Oh, a Q-tip. That's a good one too. That's a good one.
Maybe butter knife. Just one random thing that people need that it would just be annoying.
Yeah. Well,
butter and you can't do it.
So you know what I was thinking? I was thinking of silverware, but not all of the silverware. And I was thinking,
right.
What would be most inconvenient in your kitchen if somebody took all your spoons or all of your forks?
A lot of things you need interchangeably, maybe not as easily.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, Harold, I appreciate your call, buddy. Let's see. Karen in Salina. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Hello, Karen. We've lost Karen. Karen has disappeared. If you got a comment on that, 937-457-1290. We'll take more of your calls on that. Plus, a new bill in Columbus could make speeding fines even higher. And we'll talk about that coming up.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right, everybody. How's your Thursday going? Ooh, Sam, that's a good one. Toilet seats. Cell phone chargers. You know what, Leslie? I had that on my list, and I took it off. That's a good one, though. That's a real good one. Hey, Lana, how you doing? Chilly day in Jersey. Lana, how close do you live to the ocean? I think you said something about that maybe a week or two ago. You live not far from the coast. I would imagine it can get pretty chilly on the coast. That's a real good one.
I saw it somewhere like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I thought,
Yeah. Oh, 3 miles from the ocean. That's nice. That's not bad at all. Maybe a little longer than a walk to the beach, but it's a short drive, that's for sure. Now, is the beach that you're close to, or at least the shoreline, is it a nice beach that you could go and hang out on the beach? Or I've never been to New Jersey, so I'm assuming that it's one long shoreline, beach line. I remember years ago, I was working at another radio station, and we took a trip with some listeners down to Jamaica. And my morning show partner and I were all excited because, you know, we were going to get to go hang out on the beach in Jamaica and yada, yada, yada. Neither of us, I guess, really thought to look ahead of time at the resort that they were sending us to. And the quote beach was actually cliffs. And we were like, look, while we appreciate this, we were really hoping for a beach. So they moved us. They moved us to another resort that the company owned on the island, and we got to go to the beach. It wasn't hedonism. You know anything about that particular beach club in Negril, Jamaica? It's sort of a free for all, anything goes kind of resort, but they did offer day passes there, but we did not go. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, the cliffs were nice. They were beautiful, but it's like, well, you can't really, you know, put your feet in the ocean and enjoy it. So. Oh, a half a mile. Oh, 3 miles round trip. Yeah, half a mile. That's a walk to the beach, I would think. I mean, it's a little bit of a hike, but not too much. Unless, of course, you're carrying a giant floaty. Then a mile and a half with a giant inflatable duck or something might be a bit of a hike.
Russia-Ukraine ceasefire. We'll have that for you at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
This is a job for Weenie Man.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Well, I got this great email. I forgot to give credit to the Edgehead who sent it, Jack in New Lebanon. Thank you, Jack. It was a meme that he saw. If you're a burglar, but you can only steal things that are a mild inconvenience to your victims, what are you taking? I had a couple of things, TV remote, all the working light bulbs, but Parker Testa was out in the hallway and he heard me talking about this. This is great. What's the one thing that you said that you would take?
So kind of similar. I said if I was dating somebody and they had moved out, I'm taking the backs to all of her earrings.
I like that.
Because
yeah,
that's a minor, nothing major, nothing to ruin your...
Nothing, that's right.
But definitely ruin your day.
Yeah, just a little bit of revenge. Steal all the earring backs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Your
one.
earrings aren't going to stay in your ears if I'm around.
That's right. Thank you for that. That's great. 937-457-1290. Gina in St. Paris. Hey, Gina.
Hey, Todd. How you doing?
I'm well. What would you take that would cause a mild inconvenience?
Well, I got a couple things, so I'll go fast. First, I would take the toilet paper, the paper towels, and the tissues.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yep. I would take all the soap, bar soap, hand soap, dish soap, all the soap.
Yep. Somebody, and you mentioned toilet paper. Somebody on the live stream mentioned the toilet paper roller that you put the roll of toilet paper on. So it'd have to sit on the counter, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we can go together and get them both.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks, Gina. Let's see, Rob in Springfield. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Todd. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. What's going on with you, man?
Great to hear you, buddy. First thing I would say is can opener.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep, 100%.
All the cooking utensils.
Yeah, that would be inconvenient. That would be inconvenient.
Someone else already said toilet paper. I was going to say toilet paper and paper towels, but
you said cooking utensils. What gave me an idea was I'd take all the knobs off the oven.
There you go.
Or the stovetop. You know what I mean? Just pull them right off.
Take all the knobs off the lids for the pans.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks, Rob. We got another Rob. This one in, let's see, where is he? Salina. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing? I love the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what are you going to steal?
I'd steal all their shoelaces.
I love that. All the shoelaces. Now, I guess if they like it, we're getting to the warm weather. If they're wearing sandals, not that big of a deal. But yes, I love that. Shoelaces, that's a great one. That's a great one.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're getting to the warm weather, you can take like their left or their right flip flop too, I guess.
Oh, that's right. Take one shoe from the pair, not both, just one.
Yeah.
And it'll drive them nuts, and they'll have to be like, where's the other shoe? Where's the other shoe? Can't find it. All right, Rob, appreciate it. Those are good ones. If you got one, 937-457-1290.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Buttons off pants. That's good. Combs and brushes. That would be a good one. Yes, Leslie, it did go in. Dee. Dee.
News breaks. We break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
Everybody, could I have your attention, please?
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Now, hold on, dummy. Just you listen to me.
Now, listen to me carefully. You boys got something to say to me? Why don't you talk into the microphone?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Got an email from Edgehead Jack in New Lebanon. Saw this meme on his Facebook, and I love this. This is great. This is perfect for my show. Nothing too serious, nothing that's going to make you think too hard, nothing that's going to piss you off. No, this is simple. You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? My suggestions? I'm taking the TV remotes, all the working light bulbs, tubes of toothpaste, and the plate in the microwave oven. Bryn, hop on there. My producer, Bryn, she's got one. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I was brainstorming, and what
Yeah.
I came up with was oven mitts
Oh, those are
and
good ones.
the little plate that spins around in the microwave.
Yeah, I just said, yeah, that is perfect because those are hard to replace. They really are. You wouldn't think it is, but I mean, I remember one broke years ago and trying to find the correct plate, the correct size plate. You'd think all of those at this point would be uniform, right? But they're not. They're not. I wanted to mention this just real briefly. We're going to get back to the inconvenient things to steal. I promise. Just a second. And I tease this. State lawmakers are looking to increase penalties for excessive speeding. They want to do it by $200. Now, that's only if you get caught speeding 30 miles per hour or over. That's the plan. That's the plan. So if you're one of those COVID holdovers who like speeding down the highway, because remember, that's when it started. During COVID, there was nobody out on the highway, so everybody was treating it like Indianapolis, like it's the Indy 500. But it's not that way anymore. But there are still people who have that heavy foot. So the bill pending, if you are caught going over 300 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour, you could be looking at a fine of over $200. So on top of what it already is now. 937-457-1290. Lisa in Mechanicsburg. Hey, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. What's going on with you tonight?
I was just driving home, and I had an idea of what you could steal that would be somewhat annoying.
Yeah, what would it be, Lisa?
All the phone chargers in the house.
Oh, yeah. And you could put any cord that charges an electronic gadget. It could be the phone, it could be a tablet or whatever, right?
Yeah, anything like that.
That's a good one. Thank you for that. Daryl in Dayton. Hey, Daryl.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's happening with you, man?
Well, I'm practicing on being annoying as a thief. What I would do is I would go into the house and I would take one of every pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned that. Yeah.
Goes for shopping. He's going to have to wear mismatched shoes.
Yes. Yeah. And then people will say, well, what happened? Why are you, is this a new fashion statement? No, I got robbed.
Yeah, that might give someone an idea.
And you know what you could do just to mess with them is every once in a while, go back to the scene of the crime and toss one of those shoes back onto the lawn. You know,
you are wicked.
And yes. And they'd be like, who did this to me? Must be somebody I know. All right.
Better go down to University of Dayton and look up on the power lines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of power lines like that throughout Dayton. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Sylvia in Urbana. Hey, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. What's up, Sylvia?
I thought of a couple items.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Toothbrushes.
Oh, toothbrushes are good. Now, I mentioned toothpaste, and I think either would be good. Okay. Yeah. See, my thinking is even if you don't have a toothbrush, you can still use your finger. You know, put a little. I'm sure you've done that before. I've done that before. You know, it's like you drop your toothbrush, and you've never done. Like I've dropped my toothbrush before, and I'm like, I don't want to use it, but I got to brush my teeth, or maybe I'm on a trip and I forget the toothbrush. I will put the toothpaste on my finger and put it in my mouth and just start brushing just to try to, clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't have the toothbrush, all you can use is, I guess, water or something. But yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
And
all right. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
And the other things was all the towels and then all the mouse and keyboards.
Ah, that's a good one. The mouse or keyboard. I remember, and I don't know if this is true, but back when George W. Bush was president, I remember hearing a story that all of the outgoing White House staff somehow removed the working part of the keyboard under the W.
Oh, no.
I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. All right. Thank you. I appreciate your call, Sylvia. Let's see. Bill in Cridersville. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Todd, how you doing?
Good. What's happening?
Not much, man. I thought I'd contribute a little bit to the most inconvenient thing that you want to steal, and this is actually from somebody I knew.
Mm-hmm.
It was somebody I knew going through a divorce, and prior to the divorce, the husband went in there and removed all the backs of the drawers in the kitchen.
Oh no!
That stopped everything from flying. Keep it.
Yes.
Took all the backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't notice that. There's no way you would notice that until you push everything in and then.
Yep.
What a nightmare. That's a good one, though. That's almost like removing Parker Testa was in here a little while ago, and his suggestion was stealing all of the backs off of the earrings.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. Appreciate your call, buddy. Let's see. Wayne and Franklin. Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Todd. I would take every plastic bowl and all the Tupperware.
See, that's not bad. That's not bad. Or you could just take all the lids. You're not going to do much with lids,
Now, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
And the other one would be all the dish towels.
Yep,
towels
somebody
and
mentioned the
washcloths.
towels. Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wayne. Let's talk to Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
I would remove of all liquids from all bottles, like the bottles that you can't see through. So you get in the shower and all the soap is out, all the hair shampoo, all the conditioner and everything. So you're already in there, and then you have nothing.
Or what you could do. Now this isn't it's not stealing, okay? But what you could do is you could remove all of the shampoo from the bottle and then get their bottle of mustard and squirt that into the shampoo bottle.
Yeah, that would even be worse.
Yeah. Now, see, that's just a nasty prank. Just a bad prank. Yeah.
But like every bottle, like all the in the kitchen, like the sugar, if the sugar's in something where you can't see through it, I'd empty everything out. So that's just the inconvenience that just keeps going on and on because you think you got it.
Yeah.
And then you don't.
All right. But Rebecca, I appreciate your call. Have a good one. Let's talk to Ron and Xenia. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing well. So let's make believe that you are a house burglar and you're going to break into a house, but you're not specifically going to steal all the good stuff. You just want to steal the items that are mildly inconvenient to the victim. What would it be?
Every label off of every canned good.
I love that idea. So it just becomes like a mystery can. What are we having tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, but see, what you should do is you steal all the labels, and then you also steal the can opener.
Oh, see now you're getting more than annoying.
Yeah, somebody on the live stream said, "Todd, you're cruel. You're just cruel."
That's cruel.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. Willie in Union. Hey, Willie.
Yeah.
You're up, buddy. What's going on?
Well, I'm a easy robber, I guess. I would just go in their house and take all their beer.
Now see, that would be very, very, very inconvenient for sure.
Yeah, I think that would work. It would work on me.
I think that would probably irritate me more than like taking all the light bulbs or phone chargers if you took all the beer for sure. All right, Willie.
I did like those taking all the labels off the cans. That was cool.
That's a good one. Somebody on the live stream mentioned ice cube trays. And I thought, well, I guess if you still have ice cube trays, it's been a while since we've used ice cube trays in my house, but that would be a good one for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. 937-457-1290 is the number if you want to get in on that. I love that topic. You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that are mildly inconvenient to the victims. What are you taking? That's good stuff. This movie, I mentioned this earlier. One of my favorite movies from the 80s. This came out in 1984, and it's the mockumentary Spinal Tap. Now, Spinal Tap, if you're not sure what it is, Bryn, my producer, kind of gave me a look. She's like, I have no idea. Well, it's a mockumentary, and it's directed by Rob Reiner. And Rob Reiner, he teamed up with Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, and Harry Shearer, and those three guys were in the band Spinal Tap, and they were just buffoons, just buffoon rock stars, and it was just following their career, following an album release, following a live concert, but it was all just silly, funny stuff. And they finally, after all of these years, have made a sequel. And it's the same folks. It's Rob Reiner, Guest, McKean, Harry Shearer, Paul Schaefer from David Letterman, who was in the original, is going to be on in the film. Fran Drescher's going to be on. And it's called Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. And it's going to be released on the big screen September 12th. I am excited about this because I love all of those mockumentary, and Christopher Guest is like really the muscle behind a lot of that. A Mighty Wind, that was a big one. I think Waiting for Guffman is one. Best in Show. Oh, I just love those so much. So, and I guess making a couple of cameos in Spinal Tap 2, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Garth Brooks, and Trisha Yearwood. So, I mean, that is like an iconic rock and roll movie. But of course, it's a mockumentary. But I can't wait. Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, coming out September 12th.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, that's a good one. The rod on the vertical blinds. Those are good. Yep, that's a good one, Diane. I think a couple of other people have mentioned that one, but I like that. Steal one shoe. Who stole my shoe? Where'd my shoe go? I like that. Steal all the pens. You could steal all the batteries out of all battery-operated devices. The coffee maker would be bad, though. I guess you could. I guess you could still make coffee, though, if you nuked it. But if you stole the coffee maker and that round plate that goes in the microwave, I don't know. That's a good one. Oh, the washer hoses. That's a good one.
Live from the McAfee Heating, Air, and Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
Remembering a devastating tornado 1 year later. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Get a load of this guy.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Got an email from Edgehead Jack. Love this. He saw this on his Facebook feed, and I thought it'd be a good conversation starter. You're a burglar, so you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims, not customers. Your victims. What are you taking? A couple of ideas: TV remotes, working light bulbs. Somebody on the live stream mentioned toilet seats. That's not bad. Shower curtain. Those rods that you use to twist vertical blinds. That would be annoying. Let's see. Carla in Oakwood. What's going on, Carla?
Happy edgy evening.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
So what would you steal?
Okay. I would switch all the sugar and the salt.
Now, see, I'm kind of guilty of this because I made the comment about switching the shampoo in the shower with mustard. But now, now we have crossed the line from just being a run-of-the-mill cat burglar to now being vandals?
Well, it's not vandalism. It's just annoying.
I don't know. It's kind
my
of a
other
prank.
idea is vandalism.
Oh,
and that's unhook, or like straighten the hooks on all the girls' bras and take all the top buttons off the jeans.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I actually thought stealing all the underwear in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son says change all the water in the like water bottles and stuff with vodka.
I bet you got a lot of pranks going on in your house, don't you?
I feared for my life when I got married because I had done so much to others.
Yeah, so I got you. All right, Carla, thank you. Those are good ideas. Have a good evening. 937-457-1290 if you've got something to
It's
add.
the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper. It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I think I've got one that nobody's mentioned yet. At least I haven't seen it. Whoosh. Leslie, I'm going to try to get to the turtle story. I teased it, and look, I got the story, and I put your name at the top of the page to give you credit. You see that? Look at that. Mm. I'll try. We got full lines. People want to talk about inconvenient things to steal. $78 hot rocking degrees. That's the forecast for tomorrow. Leslie. Talk about the damn turtles already. Oh, Dennis. Ooh.
Depend on it.
If news breaks, we break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
Have you ever heard of this guy?
It's Todd. It's Todd, honey.
He's funny.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7 on the radio.
You can tell she likes Todd for Todd. It's a nut. Real character, that one.
Todd, let's do this.
Get the show started.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, that was terrible, Todd.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up this hour, we got some turtle news. I promised Leslie on the live stream I will get to your turtle story. She sent me the story. She keeps nagging me. When are you going to talk about the turtles? We'll get to the turtles, okay? I promise. Also, we got some food news, maybe some alien news. And we spent last hour, and this was great. We still got folks on the line that have some suggestions for this. Keep them coming. I got an email from Edgehead Jack. He lives in New Lebanon. Saw this on his Facebook feed. It says, it's a meme. It says, you're a burglar. but you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? And we've had a ton of suggestions. Shoelaces, one of the shoes from a pair of shoes, TV remotes, toothbrushes, toothpaste, toilet paper, toilet seats, the plate inside the microwave oven. I think that might be near the top of the list. But if you've got one, 937-457-1290, and we're going to get to that in 1 second, but I have to mention this. It's a follow-up to a story we talked about earlier in the week. Remember the video we talked about of the high school track event that was going on in, I think it was Virginia. And it was a relay race where they passed the baton between each other. Well, there was video that came out on Monday of a race that was going on, and there was a girl in the inside lane. She had the baton in her right hand. A girl on her right side in the second lane passed her, and just as she was getting past, the girl on the inside lane lifted up the baton and pummeled the other runner right in the back of the head. Knocked her down. She fell off the track. She rolled into the grass, and this was a big deal. The team got disqualified, and people were all up in arms about this. But the girl who did the whacking came out and said that it was an accident, that she didn't mean to do that. But when you watch the video, it was clear as day. And I asked the question, I'm like, how is that not a crime? I know what's going on during a high school sporting events, and, all kinds of fisticuffs occur between athletes from time to time. And quite often, nothing else is said about it. Maybe they get suspended. Maybe, at the high school level or even college level, you get kicked off the team or something like that. But very rarely does it go on beyond that. They filed assault charges against the girl that clubbed the other one with the baton. So we'll see what happens with that. But the thing that was interesting is that this girl, she's like, that's not my character. I would never do that on purpose. But I'm telling you that, and everybody, this is true, that in the heat of passion or anger, or whatever it is, we are all capable of sometimes doing things that we wouldn't normally do. Now, she's a young person. She's going to bounce back from this for sure. And we all make mistakes. But 100%, it was pretty egregious. And it even looked like, if you go back and watch the video, it almost looks like after she whacked her the first time, she thought about doing it again. And you could see it in the video. So anyway, they filed charges against her. 937-457-1290. If you've got an idea for an inconvenient item to steal from somebody, Mike in New Paris. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Todd, how's it going?
It's going well. What do you got for me?
Well, first, I'd like to say you and I share pretty close to the same birthday. We're close to the same age. I was born in '69, so
as was I. Yep.
Right. But take all the breakers out of the electrical panel.
Oh, that would be very inconvenient.
Yeah, and then also the vent or the screen for the dryer.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Yep.
And the hoses off the back of the washing machine.
Yep, that's a good one. You mentioned the screen. I was actually thinking of window screens. So when you open the window up, all the bugs will fly in. And you may not notice it until later, until your house is full of those Asian beetles. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right, yeah. Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Down in Jamestown. Hey, Don.
Hey, how you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well.
I'm your chainsaw guy from Zine Hardware.
Yes. Yeah. Don is the chain. He's my chainsaw man. Some people have a pool guy. Some people have I've got a chainsaw guy. Yeah.
Well, being hardware related, I would take all the faucet handles and toilet handles out of the house.
That's a good one.
Any of the toilet plumbing facilities.
Yeah, that's a good one. I suggested knobs off of the stove.
Oh yeah, that would be a pain too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would
You
be.
know how hard those are to replace.
Yes, they are. They are. Thanks,
Well, I
Don.
appreciate the show. Thanks for taking the
Oh,
call,
no
guys.
problem. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care, buddy.
See ya. TC and Dayton, what's up, TC?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
How are you? Do you have a couple of items, inconvenient items that you would steal?
Yeah, so I caught the show a little bit late, but I got garage door opener.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I got the car keys and house keys. I would take the thermostat off their wall.
Well,
eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses. You've got a whole list of things. It seems to me, TC, you've done this, haven't you?
I've watched a lot of documentaries.
Oh, okay. Those are good.
I would take their walkers and canes.
They're walkers?
Yep. If they're elderly, I would take.
Oh, now see, that's just cruel, TC. That is just cruel.
Yeah. I would take their cigarettes.
You're just taking anything that's not hammered down or nailed down, aren't you?
And I got one more.
Okay.
If I had time, I would take all their underwear.
Well, see, I mentioned all the underwear too. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, TC. Thanks for your call, buddy.
All right. See you, man.
See ya. Let's Chris in Springfield. What's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. What would you steal?
Well, first I wanted to ask you the beginning. I got a thing for that, but I was wondering the beginning music you play. Is that a song of Hole?
Is that
the
what?
Band Hole?
The from Hole?
Yeah,
This one?
music you play. Yeah.
Yes, that's Celebrity Skin.
Yes, I was just wondering that. I was like, I think I know that song. I wonder why he plays that. But
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's from the band Hole.
Yes. And I might have misunderstood the question. I thought you meant what would something be stolen from you that would inconvenience you?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing: that it could work. The question is, you're a burglar, but you can only steal things that are mildly inconvenient, that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? So if it would work, what you said, what's the one thing that would be inconvenient for you?
Yeah, for me, it'd probably be my rolling papers or a lighter.
See, there you go. Yeah, 100%. 100%. One thing that nobody's mentioned, the first thing I mentioned was TV remotes, right? That would be.
Yeah.
What about the Wi-Fi router box?
Definitely.
I mean, if you took that, or even if you took a cord, because you're just trying to inconvenience them. Right? It's just like,
I don't want to be cruel. But...
Right. You don't want to steal the whole TV. You just want to do something that is just so small and annoying,
Yep, that would do it.
Yeah,
that would do it.
That's a good one.
Appreciate it.
All
Have a
right.
Good night.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Let's see, Nathaniel and Dayton. What's going on, Nathaniel?
Hey, it's actually Daniel. But that's
all right. I'm sorry, Daniel. It says Nathaniel. Everybody take a drink. Producer got the name wrong. That's okay, Brent. It's all right. It's no biggie, but that's part of the Evening Edge drinking game. Anyway.
All right, well, I got two things. I'm not sure if they've been said or not. So I know somebody said door handles, but I would take the bolts out of the door hinges.
So the doors would just fall over.
Yeah. And maybe the racks out of the oven.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one too. The racks would be great. All right, Daniel, I appreciate your call, buddy. Man, we have some we've got some mischievous edge heads out there. I love it. If ever I decide to start a gang of house robbers, I know who to go to. I'll just put out the call. 937-457-1290. We got some science news.
Consider the following: miscellaneous and wondrous things.
Science. You see, it's a matter of science, lad. Come here, I'll show you.
Brilliant.
Blah, blah, blah. Science.
How can scientific truth be heresy?
What did the great man of science have to say today?
Well, tonight is the night you've probably heard us talking about. I think we've mentioned it on WHIO over the last day or two. Tonight, there is going to be a rare total lunar eclipse, and it's not going to happen again all the way until next year. Not as exciting as the full solar eclipse that we had last year, but This one is happening tonight. They say just after midnight. It's going to last for about 3.5 hours. So if you're up late, you can stay up and watch the rare total lunar eclipse. During the eclipse, the moon will be a reddish orange color. Of course, we've talked about this before. I know it's happened. It's called the blood moon. The blood moon. And totality occurs around 2:26 a.m. So if you feel like staying up and watching a total lunar eclipse, tonight is the night. And you won't be able to do it again until next year.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper. It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I like that. The klepto heads. The dreaded klepto head gang. Leslie, it went in. I've not missed anything yet. Did I say solar eclipse? Oh, okay. I got you. I thought I said it wrong because, I do that from time to time. Did I say it wrong? Josh, I was waiting. I was wondering how long that would take for somebody to mention that. Okay, good. I thought I said lunar, but that's one of those things that I often screw up. I just yap and yap and yap. Dee, 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 dee. Captain Scurvy to our rescue. Captain Scurvy and his pet parrot Innuendo. Stand for decency.
The Dayton Dragons have a new owner. We'll have the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
This guy was smart, sophisticated, professional. I mean, really, really great.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. It's like the topic that keeps on giving. This is why I love the Edgeheads. They send me the best stuff. This from Edgehead Jack in New Lebanon. We've been having fun with this all night. You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? And we've had many, many, many great suggestions. Everything from TV remotes to toilet seats to, I mean, anything. Somebody, some heartless thug even said a walker. That would be inconvenient. 937-457-1290. Don in Indiana. Hey, Don.
Hey, how you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well. So you're a burglar. You break in, but you only want to mildly annoy the people. What are you taking?
Well, you know, if you're real quiet and sneaky, late at night, you sneak into the bathroom and you go over that little cup that holds their dentures and take them.
Take their dentures. You know what? That could be like that could be the signature of a serial house thief, right?
It could be.
It's like he or she breaks in, they take this, they take that, but they always take the dentures. I love that. That's a great one, Don. Appreciate it, buddy. Carol in Dayton. Hey, Carol.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. What would you steal?
All right. Tide. You know, the laundry detergent.
You just steal Tide.
No, Tide and everything, you know, and towels and everything else.
Oh, you'd steal all their linens.
Yes.
Wow.
Why not?
I'd take, you know what? Don't just stop with what's in the hallway closet. Take them right off the bed.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can. That's inconvenient because they'll go, what happened? What happened? Well, I guess I'm going to have to go replace them. So they go to the hallway to get, they go to the hallway closet to find the other, and those are gone.
There you go.
You got to do it. It's hand in hand, Carol.
And the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that's a good one. Vacuum cleaner. That's a good one. 937-457-1290. Somebody on the live stream suggested all the battery operated items in the nightstand. I don't know what they're talking about.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Leslie's losing her mind. Get to the daggone turtle. Yep. That's right, Lana. Daniel, that's a good one. Yeah. All the light bulbs. I'm going to get to the turtle. I promise. I'm going to do it coming out of the break. Captain Scurvy. Their dignity.
News breaks. We break in anytime. Now, back to America's most powerful talk lineup. This is WHIO.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. Here's the question of the night. Thanks to Edgehead Jack from New Lebanon. Saw this meme on his Facebook. You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that mildly inconvenience your victims. What are you taking? Like, what are the small things that you could take that would just annoy? You don't need to take the flat screen TV. You don't need to take the computer or the laptop. Oh, let some other cat burglar do that. You just want to take the things that annoy the most. And we've had some good ones. I suggested TV remotes. I think that's near the top. Bryn, my producer, she suggested the plate inside the microwave oven that goes round and round. But I got to tell you, I think the caller that we had last segment, spot on, dentures. You wake up, you go to the bathroom, you get ready to put it because you're hungry. You want to, where are my teeth? Where are my teeth? 937-457-1290. We'll get back to those calls in a second, but I gotta do this story. Otherwise, Edgehead Leslie going to track me down. We've got a story about somebody smuggling and getting busted. Smuggler's Blues. This happened last week at the Newark Liberty International Airport. A Pennsylvania man is accused of hiding a live turtle in his crotch area of his pants and trying to sneak past the TSA in Jersey. After he tripped an alarm, the man was given a pat down, and it was determined that he was concealing something in his groin area. The man pulled a turtle wrapped in a blue towel out of his pants when asked if there was something hidden in them or if he was just glad to see them. No, they didn't ask that last part. That was me. Of all the animals that I would hide in my pants, I don't think that a turtle would be near the top of the list. Now, not all turtles are like snapping turtles, but they do have mouths. And I would feel very concerned that a turtle might get a little frightened being in there and would just, lash out in fear. I wouldn't want to be on a plane with a turtle in my pants and have to, talk about flying the unfriendly skies. 937-457-1290. Monty in Beaver Creek. What's up, Monty?
Hey, not a whole lot, Todd. Hey, it's not so much what I'd take to be inconvenient to somebody.
Okay.
But if I was going to leave something to be really inconvenient, I would pop open a curtain rod at the end and grab about a quart of oysters. Just pop them suckers in there.
Oh, yes.
About 3 days.
Yeah. I got you.
Try to find where the smell's coming from.
Yeah, it's sort of like putting a dead fish wrapped in newspaper under somebody's car seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same principle. Same principle. All right. Thanks, Monty. I appreciate it. Paul in Dayton. What's up, Paul?
Hey, Todd. I think stealing someone's electric meter.
Their electric meter?
you steal their electric meter, and they're going to have all kinds of inconvenience.
Well, I don't know. I got to be honest. I don't know how an electric meter works in the sense that if an electric meter gets stolen off of a house, is AES, do they know that? Like, is there some sort of way that they know that that's happened? And I would think that do they have to return it or not return it, replace it? Like, are they responsible? I'd be curious to know.
They would be responsible, and if you have an electronic meter or the smart meter, they would know.
Right.
But the thing would be is this fraud because you know your bill's going to be too high, or
right? Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of questions, and you're going to be without electricity.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's very inconvenient for sure, Paul. Thank you for your call. Let's talk to Larry in South Charleston. Hey, Larry.
How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well. What's up?
Well, that story about the girl that was assaulted running a track meet, I came across that on like Facebook, and I went to the YouTube interview, and she was being interviewed, after the fact with her mother, and they're there on the couch.
Yeah.
And the sad truth is that other girl has never apologized to her, and she ended up getting like a slight concussion and maybe even a skull fracture out of that.
Well, and we talked about that. And the thing that's interesting is that the girl who did the whacking, I guess the athletic director from the high school and that girl's father called the parents of the girl that got hit to apologize. So immediately, one of the parents and the athletic director, they knew that the girl had done wrong, but yet she went on TV to say, "Oh no, it was an accident." If you look at that video, that was not an accident.
No, that's like Tanya Harding. Remember that? And,
yes.
Or a guy she was married to at the time.
Jeff Gillooly.
Nancy Kerrigan in the knee.
Yeah, Jeff Gillooly was his name. I remember that story very, very well. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it. Let's see. John in Springfield. What's up, John?
Yeah, I'm John.
Yeah, you're up, buddy. What's going on?
Well, I've been thinking about it for lots of years. I've always wanted to play the joke on someone. I have my friend Bruce in mind. I always wanted to steal all of his soup can labels.
Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned that last hour. That's a great idea.
I was wondering if someone already said that. I didn't hear it.
And somebody also mentioned stealing just the can opener.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do then? I guess go out to the garage and get a hammer.
Well,
I
grew up kind of in the country, and I'm kind of old school, so I guess I would take a knife and cut across the lid and pull it back.
Yeah. A lot of people probably don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. I'd lose my fingers. I'd lose my fingers trying to do that, John. Yeah.
It's still an inconvenience.
Yeah. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for your call. Barry in West Milton. Hey, Barry. Hey, what's up, man?
So I would take to be just a minor inconvenience, the flush handle for the toilet.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. That's anything toilet related, I think is good. Somebody mentioned the toilet paper. Somebody mentioned the little roll that you put the toilet paper on to put on the dispenser. Anything toilet related would be very inconvenient.
I mean, you can still flush it. You just have to take the lid off and pull the little chain, and still works, but highly inconvenient.
For sure. All right, thanks, Barry. Let's see, Jeremiah in Springfield. Hey, Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yep, you're up, man.
All right. So the lever to flush the toilet. What if I just steal that?
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't heard that one. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, didn't we just have that one? We got some food news.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Well, what's your favorite food?
No, flavors your food.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big that you own a this kind? This is so scrumptious.
Well, I love talking about food because it's one thing we can all sort of
kind of agree on, right? I mean, we may not agree on politics. We may not agree on sports teams or religions or anything like that. But by gosh, we all love a good snack or a good meal. And I got some food news here. One of my favorite frozen treats, and I don't have them very often. Drumsticks. I love drumsticks. I am a sucker for the sugar cone. Ugh. Yeah, no, Bryn, my producer, she turns her nose up at my. You don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. Drumstick just made your freezer so much happier. At least that's what they're saying. That's because the brand is rolling out the We Love Peanut Butter Pack nationwide. Stacking eight. Let me start that again. Stacking each 8-pack with peanut butter and chocolate peanut butter sundae cones. Now I don't like peanut butter, but that would be, I know some people that would love that. A cone just full of frozen peanut butter underneath the ice cream that, the frozen peanut butter ice cream. That's, I can understand why people would like that. You can get those now. Pringles is set to release a new flavor of their classic chips in collaboration with, ready for this? Miller Lite. Beer can chicken. The chips are described as a crisp aroma of hops combined with the grilled notes of roasted chicken. How's that sound? If you've ever never heard of the dish, beer can chicken is exactly what it sounds like. Imagine a recipe that involves placing a half-filled can of beer into the cavity of a whole chicken. Yummy. And my favorite cereal of all times, Lucky Charms, they have announced new variations on its signature cereal and marshmallow duo, Lucky Charms Rainbow Sprinkle Cereal, Lucky Charms Jumbo Rainbow Cereal, and just magical marshmallows with jumbo rainbows. In celebration of St. Patrick's Day, Lucky Charms Rainbow Sprinkles puts a birthday cake flavored spin on the original, sprinkled with sugary confetti bits. All 3 of Lucky's new flavors are hitting stores nationwide this April, which doesn't make sense because St. Patrick's Day is next week, so it's going to be a few weeks late, I guess. However, you can, here you go. You can get the Lucky Charms Rainbow Sprinkle cereal today, available at Walmart. And this story is sort of food adjacent. I saw this on a couple of outlets. A 4-year-old Wisconsin boy called 911 to report his mom because she was being bad. Cops showed up and they found out that the little boy called 911 because his mom had eaten his ice cream and needed to go to jail for it. The young boy eventually changed his mind about his mother's punishment, saying that he now just wanted some ice cream. So officers returned to the home the next day to give him some ice cream. So calling mom out to the police for eating his ice cream. Real quickly, John in West Carrollton. Hey, John, what's up?
Yeah, to irritate people. This
yes.
happened to my dad from my brother-in-law a few years back. My brother-in-law was taking my dad's spoons a couple at a time until there was nothing left, and my dad kept saying someone broke into the house and was stole nothing but the spoons.
I love that because when I was putting down my list of things that I would steal, I sort of went back and forth between forks and spoons, and I was thinking, which would be the most annoying to not have? And I think it would be spoons, right? Because you can eat anything with a spoon, right? You could even eat meat with a spoon if you had to. You could even cut meat with a spoon, but you can't eat cereal or some kinds of soup or ice cream with a fork very easily, So that's great. I love that, John. Thank you for that.
All right.
There you go. That's those are some great ideas
It's
for
the
sure.
Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right, we got a couple of paper wads. Oh, I got cocky. I should have ended it. Oh, man.
Casting live from the McAfee Heating, Air, and Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. This is WHIO Dayton and WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. All news, all the time.
More beautiful weather Friday before rain Saturday. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
You got to tune in, man. You got to tune in.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 right now at eveningedgetodd.com. You can register to win that really cool First Florist Dayton Made basket. It's a gift basket from my good friends at First Florist. Got a gift certificate in there from First Florist. You got some Esther Price candy, some Dots pretzels. You got coffee from the Boston Stoker, pizza from Marion's Piazza. There's salad dressing from the Pine Club, plus one of those cool Evening Edge with Todd jackpot coffee mugs. We drew our first winner a day or so ago. We're going to do one every month through this year. So that's pretty cool. And you can register as many times as you want every month. Just register. Go to eveningedgetodd.com. Well, that's the show. Thanks for listening tonight. Great calls tonight on the annoying things that you would steal from someone's house if, in fact, you were a burglar. Loved it. I may continue that on my Facebook page, too, if you didn't get in tonight. Well, have a terrific night. You can get the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com. And don't forget, you can go back and watch the live stream video if you'd like on Facebook, YouTube. Have a terrific Thursday night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow just after 5 here on the Evening Edge.
Well, show's over, folks. Thanks for coming.
Good show, old man.
Bravo. That was wonderful.
Game over, man.
Peace out.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. See ya.